Hi, and welcome back here on the Senior Network. We are now joined by Neil Hunnicutt, Director of Community Relations, right at home. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always good to be
here. Always a pleasure. Well, exciting stuff. I know behind the scenes we know this, but I don't think our viewers know that, we expanded out and moved into Pooler last year. And I know you're pretty much in charge over there. Tell us what's going on. Tell us about that wonderful training center and everything there.
I love it. So yeah, we're in Pooler now. It's exciting. As you know, we've been in Georgia for quite some time.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But over the years, we've grown, which is good because we know that there's more and more people that need our care.
Yeah.
We have an operations manager over there. We have a nursing director of nursing.
Yeah.
And we also just hired a recruiter.
Perfect.
Which is awesome. That's exciting because we all know in the time we live in, the services, the need is there, but we got to make sure we have the people to go in and provide that care.
Absolutely.
And we have moved a lot of our programs that we have here in South Carolina over there. We work with the VA over there.
Okay.
Obviously, we have private paid clients that are over there. But we also have a couple of Medicaid programs that we work, waivered programs, CCSP and SOURCE. We're excited about it, Gregg. As you know, we talk about this behind the scenes, but going over there, it's like starting fresh again.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole new, exciting adventure that we have. We have a full team.
Gorgeous office.
It's a gorgeous office, a full team of people over there to feel like we can really do what we need to do to take care of the people in Pooler, Rincon, and Savannah.
Oh, yeah, that whole area. And now, as far as the training center, because I think a lot of caregivers work for different agencies, hospitals, and so forth, and I know we really go above and beyond in that training. So tell us a little bit about HR and what they do there.
Yeah, human resources. We have and you probably have had Nancy Rosen on our show before. She is awesome. She takes these people through, training protocols from, doing background checks and drug testing and making sure that part is done, looking at their employment histories, but then more importantly, training them specific to things that we're going to see, dementia training. Yeah. Training with various types of medical conditions that we're going to interface. We are supplemental to a lot of the medical care that comes in, but our people have to understand those things.
Oh yeah.
Parkinson's disease, COPD, congestive heart failure. We see a lot of folks with these types of we call it comorbidities. Yeah. They have more than one. So our ladies need to understand those conditions and be able to report what they're seeing to the nurses so that we can basically interface with the other agencies that we work with. The other thing that we obviously do is during that training, we're also teaching them how to use certain types of medical equipment, which people forget about this. Sometimes people in homes need things like Hoyer lifts. Yeah. And not everybody can do that.
No,
we are one of the agencies that really does train our folks in how to maneuver folks and do it the right way, because what you're trying to do when someone is bedbound, and we do get some of those clients, is you're trying to ensure that they do not get skin breakdown. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that go into that. Obviously, with coming out of COVID, a lot of our training was involved in ensuring that we're protecting everybody during that time too. Thank God, things are starting to get better.
Oh, yes.
But as new things arise, and I'm sure they will, I feel like we have, very top-notch training that's going in there. Nancy's always on top of everything.
Yeah, our HR director.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and for the viewers that don't know, Neil is a licensed social worker, and Neil's been with this company for 16 years, right at home.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the viewers that are watching right now may not realize it, but most of the time, probably 90% of the time in the Georgia market, if they call and want to talk to somebody, you're going to be the guy. You're going to be the one to go out and sit down and at no cost.
Right.
And tell me a little bit about when you have that first meeting with people. What's it look like?
Yeah, okay. So various ways that we get the calls come in. Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's the client themselves. Yeah. They give a call to us. We always do a free consultation. They want to sit down and talk to us. We don't know where it's going sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes it could just be information gathering. They're very early in the process of what they're trying to do. We go in and assess. We give recommendations. We talk about the other resources that might be available for these people. The other thing I did not mention earlier is we also, not only the private pay, but we also help with long-term care insurance. Yeah. That's really important for people to know. When I started working here 16 years ago, there might have been a handful of people that had those policies. There's quite a bit more now.
Absolutely.
So when we sit down and we go in and we sit down in that home, we're doing that assessment. We're doing we're looking at the physical needs, the home environment. We're looking at all of those things, but we're also looking at, can this family afford this care? And if they can't, I'm not just going to get up and walk out of the room.
Sure.
I'm going to help them. I'm going to give them some resource information, educate them on what they can do.
Some options.
Yeah.
Neil, I cannot believe it. We are out of time already.
We could keep talking.
We could go all day.
Yeah,
I know.
absolutely.
Great information. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us here on the Senior Network, where senior care experts come together. We'll see you the next time.